between Geno Smith and the Seattle Seahawks. They will visit Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions. Both of these teams have been a pretty disappointing season so far. Not living up to expectations. Seattle at 0-3 and Detroit at just 1-2. Despite an NFC title appearance last season, very disappointed to say the least. So they look to bounce back here at home. And as for Seattle, looking for an upset on the road to finish out week number 4. Final game of the 4th week of the season. We are 63 games in, and this will be number 64. Heading into week 5, we have a NFC South matchup, I suppose it would be, between Tampa Bay and Atlanta, which kicks off our week 5 pick-em. Make sure that is submitted. T-minus 24 hours until that is due. So get it done as soon as possible. Little two-stream type of day. Haven't said that in a while yet. Here we are. One college football stream down, one Madden stream to go. Let me know who you think is going to be the MVP for this one. Welcome SM, Exoff, diehard Fitz fan, John Zeller, everybody else joining me throughout. Lions will start with the football. And it will be a Seattle kickoff coming here from Jason Myers. What up? Yes, I agree. I'm just going to keep listing off names as they funnel through. Got Seattle in an upset this one. We'll see. The way the Lions have been playing wouldn't quite shock me if that were the case. They have not been the best team in football like they were last year for quite some time. Myers getting ready to get us started. We are underway at Ford Field. Khalif Raymond from his own end zone will take a return up the middle to the 14-yard line. And out comes Geno Smith. Jared Goff. Wrong side of the football. Was reading chat. What up, SM? What up, Kurt Cobain? Watching another NCAA 25 sim. I got recommended doing Notre Dame and Michigan, which would be a pretty good game. We'll see what happens there. What up, Eagles Pro? And here we go. First play of the final game of week number 4. It has been a good one from start to finish. And the Lions try to keep it up. Jahmyr Gibbs picks up just a yard on the game's opening play. Seahawks always play good against the Lions at Ford Field. I mean, that is a very random stat, but it is true. What was it, a couple years ago? They had that absolute shootout that went to overtime. That was something. That was a lot of fun. Just a gain of 1 for Jahmyr Gibbs. He will be the I formation back. And a right side handoff. He will lose that yard that he picked up. Appreciate it, Eagles Pro. What up, Scribble? Bro, I promise you, I just got off college football like 30 minutes ago. I was on that game for 3.5 hours straight. Oh, so much fun. Started to rebuild Mississippi State. Got sick of them, and I switched to Vandy, and I don't regret my choice. Lions face the opening 3rd down. It'll be a 3rd and 10. Goff out of the empty. Launching a pass for the first time today. Out in space, it is dropped incomplete. Jahmyr Gibbs had a step, but it went through his hands. Jerome Baker on the coverage as well. Former Miami Dolphin. And a 3 and out. Going for a total of 0 yards for the Lion offense. Bro sucks at rebuilding. Can't blame me. They have a 3-3-5 defense. What is that? On for the punt is Jack Fox, and Seattle will get possession of the football. Really good punt here from Fox, and a fair catch called for at the 39. D-Legs for the pick'em. I think we got it, Madden here. Eggs off. Be a swell fellow, would you? What up, Bolt? Seattle takes over with a 61-yard field. And what's up, Mateo? A 2-stream type of day for this guy, too. Even if one of them was at 10 o'clock and this one's at 2 a.m. He don't care. This guy's looking wild. I know. I saw that earlier on TikTok. I'm like, dang. Right in the heart and soul of Chicago and Illinois in general. That'll be rough. Seattle's opening possession begins at the 39-yard line with the Lions rushing 5. Smith throws left side low and incomplete, looking for Metcalf. What up, Arturo? Got home from work a bit ago. Currently swimming before I get in the water. I'm going to watch this drive. Bet that. Let's go. Clemson, South Carolina sim. I could do that. I might do like maybe a college football sim a week. We'll see. We'll see how we're feeling. First passes from both quarterbacks wind up incomplete. Smith looking to clean it up. Step in left, being chased by Hutchinson. Incomplete again. This game's going to be a slot fest, I can tell already. Two teams that have been underperforming this so far this season. It's just not looking to be a very good one. Didn't like is you can't edit players in Dynasty. I get NIL, but you can't even edit generic players. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just a money thing, I guess. Now the Lions try to return the favor, pitching a 3 and out of their own. If they can make a stop here, Smith launching left side, incomplete. Wow, that was a hard-to-watch drive. 19-17, Seattle's your prediction. I'm going to go with like 10-7. I'm not going to lie. What up, Bronco? I don't think this is going to be a very high-octane game at all. Michael Dixon is on for the Seattle punt. Neither team gains a single yard on their opening drive. Quarterbacks combined for an 0-4 start. And a deep punt, returnable here for Raymond. And he will swivel up the middle and pick up a good 12 yards on the return to the 28-yard line. Back to the field comes Jared Goff. Go for the lines for one reason. My birthday's on the 24th this month, and I'm a Leo. Okay, I like that. Arturo's always got connections somehow. My fault, if that happens, I probably might too. There's a really good possibility. Lions try to set the offenses straight here on their second drive, starting at the 28-yard line. Jared Goff. Right side finds Gibbs out of the backfield. He will pick up 9 near a Lion first down. Two paper studies, that would be tough. What do you guys say for college teams? I'm a Buckeye fan through and through, which is part of the reason I did that Michigan Ohio State stream, which did pretty okay on its own. I didn't expect it to be good, but I'm hoping it's going to pop off in the algorithm after it's posted. 2nd and 1 after the opening Jared Goff incompletion, or I should say completion. Here goes Jahmyr Gibbs near midfield. 11-yard gain on his third carry, and a Detroit Lion first down. I was going to say Mateo's at a much greater risk. You're not wrong. Not at all. Yeah, when they don't add single-minute features to their new game. Yeah, exactly. They can't do it all. Goff back out of the empty on a fresh set of downs here for Detroit. 4-man rush coming this time. Goff being chased, and he will throw it away. Lions before we go to the water, need a touchdown from y'all. They are looking to drive, see if they can continue the momentum from their first down, although not looking too good so far. What up, Chili? Chili Eggs off, whoever. Could you, one of you two, throw the Pick'em link in chat, perchance? Kurt Cobain was on the hunt for it. Goff under center. Jahmyr Gibbs in the backfield in a single back formation. Up the middle, he is taken down, a loss of 2. Well read up the middle by Draymond Jones. It'll be a loss of 2. For those that peeped into stream earlier, asking where I was, I threw a pin comment up there, but I'm very unfamiliar with the college rosters. I don't know much about it at all. So I just decided, let EA Sports do their thing. Bunch formation right, 2 receivers left on a 3rd and 12. Goff being chased and throws it out of bounds. So the Lions will punt again. Not a very good start to this one. Not at all. Mom in South Carolina. Mom and I are South Carolina fans. Mom hates Clemson. Okay. Scribble claims you're a real one. Fox is on for the punt, his second today. On an equal amount of drives. This one not as good as his first out of bounds at the 22. Gonna be like this, huh? It might be. Then again, don't forget, this is exactly how the Commanders and Cardinals game started. And that game ended up being one of my favorite ones of the week. Which the algorithm doesn't think so. That's got like 66 views in 30 hours, but that's all right. I mess with South Carolina. I'm cool with that. Seattle takes over at the 22 now. Looking for something positive off the play action. Geno Smith deep down the middle into the double coverage, and it's incomplete. Never stood a chance. Somebody that paid for benching Russ, who's cooking for me in fantasy the second half of the year. Yeah, that was a very odd decision, all in all. Sounds good, Arturo. Maybe when you come back, maybe. No promises. There will be points on the board. The way this game's going, though, who knows? Seattle still looking for their first yards of the afternoon here in Detroit, Michigan. Geno steps right, and he'll check it down to Metcalf, turning around and picks up a first down with a stiff arm included. Gain of 14, and Smith is 1 of 5. There you go, Geno. So Seattle able to move the sticks. That'll do the trick. I hope I'm the one lagging and not stream, because it's been lagging for a while. Approaching 6 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Geno Smith back to pass, facing a 4-man rush. Right side, it's incomplete. Wanted no effect, could not find him. All right, looks like it's just my internet. Or it's on my end, I should say. Yeah, we're good. Who's going to be the first 2 people to beat college and football? Yeah, that's true. Like chilling eggs off, yeah. fifth incompletion for Geno Smith on 6 attempts. Not the prettiest evening for the quarterback here in Seattle. Crossing route is incomplete as well. How about, hear me out, just hear me out. Hand the football off to Kenneth Walker. I know it's a crazy thought. That is a bizarre thought. But just hear me out. Yeah, I was definitely lagging on my end, which is a good thing. Lions faithful on their feet here at Ford Field. Geno Smith trying to convert a 3rd and 10. Deep left side pass incomplete. 1 of 8 start. That is brutal. I don't have a favorite college team, but I like to root for certain players. I mean, that's tolerable. Like, I'm a Buckeye fan. I'm not like a diehard like I am, a Browns fan. It's cool to watch them beat good teams. Watching them blow out Youngstown State, I'm not here for it. Khalif Raymond got some room to return here for the Lions up the middle. Spun around at the 22-yard line. Here comes Goff. Jared Goff, baby. Both teams have had 2 drives and 2 punts. Highlights for this game are going to be at an all-time low. Not very fun so far, but it could change in the blink of an eye or the dropping of a like. Yes, I just did that. No, I don't feel bad yet. I will regret that in a little bit. That was a little bit corny. That's all right. 3rd drive today for Detroit. 1st and 10 at the 22. I formation handoff to Gibbs up the middle. He'll pick up 8. FSU should have made the playoffs last year. Yeah, but I understand why they didn't. I feel like the committee made a good choice because that Alabama-Michigan game was really good. Like finding great players in small programs and following them. Yeah, honestly, that's kind of the way to go. That way you're like, I've been knowing him, right? Single back formation once again for Detroit. Jared Goff under the center. Will drop back to pass, hit as he throws, but he delivers to Amon-Ra St. Brown. 3rd combined completion today. What up, Eclipse Storm? These two always put on a show IRL, but not so far here. You're not wrong, though. It is always an offensive masterclass between these two sides. Always and forever. Just a very weird matchup, and it works out. 11th offensive play today for the Lions. 5 passes, 5 rushes. Here comes throw number 6 from Goff. Good blocking, and his check down is incomplete. All right. That one not going to work out too well for the Lions. I love the college football sim earlier. There were certain things that I was in love with. I love the band music a ton. That's so much fun. The atmosphere was absolutely rocking. Ford Field looks to do the same here tonight on a 2nd and 10. Jared Goff dropping back again. Unleashing one left side. Almost intercepted. And that's going to result in injury as well. That looked like a brutal collision up top. So Seattle going to lose Leonard Williams. Although that was away from the ball. All right, Scribble, let's be real. Let's be real. High State players I know of off the top of my head. Yeah, I mean, I know most of those. Denzel Burke especially. He had a pick 6 today. He had quite the game. On a 3rd and 10, the Lions looking for the midfield stripe. Off the play action to Gibbs. Goff. High pass right side out of the reach. And it complete. Looking for Jamison Williams, and he could not find him. Punt number 5 coming today. Let's get a punt counter in chat. We got 5. Keep me updated. Nobody playing good today at all. Fox is on for the punt again. This game is an absolute mid-off to its core as he gets this one away. Another good punt returnable here. Up to the 25 for Seattle. For the love of God, somebody hand Kenneth Walker Jr. the football. Or the 3rd, sorry. Cheeto coming back out. 1-8-8. Got to lock in. Surprised Campbell didn't go for it. I mean, look at his offense. I don't blame him. They have showed him no reason to go for it on such a night as tonight. Can anybody put points to the board on Monday Night Football? Seattle looks to be the first team. Low snap taken by Smith. He is 1 of 8, and he will make it 1 of 9 with an interception right into the hands of Melifonwu. Wow. That is brutal. There's Kirby Joseph. Sorry, I swapped them right before the game. It is Kirby Joseph on the interception, and the Geno Smith struggles continue into week number 4. This dude, man. Defensive mastermind Mike McDonald is still helping out defenses, just not his. What is with Seattle always refusing to run the ball? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't get it. Lions take over with the best starting field position all day for either team, and they look to cash in off of the interception. Gibbs up the middle. At least the Lions are listening to me. Running the football for a gain of 5. Dog needs to be let out. She's been constantly watching BC. I come back later. Sounds good, Mateo. Take care, my friend. Carolina always upsets the team every year. They have no reason beating. Yeah, that's pretty much how it works. Almost like the Commanders. Bunch formation left, and Sam Laporta to the right side of Goff on 2nd and 5. He'll check it down to Jahmyr Gibbs, who has got a first down. They had a pretty big upset last year. I don't know why. I can't remember. Was it, Tennessee? Pretty sure they beat Tennessee. Gotcha, Scribble. Fresh set of downs for the Detroit Lions, looking to make something happen. From the 35, Goff going to throw right side. It's caught by St. Brown inside the red zone. They'll set up 1st and 10 at the 12. That was 2022. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not like dialed in on college football. I just remember random stuff for every here and there. Because that loss really like killed Tennessee's playoff hopes. Pretty bad as well. Looks like Jamison Williams at the top of the screen by himself. But Goff will look down the middle to Gibbs, who has got a touchdown for the Lions. Detroit on the board first. All right, we have points. Took a while, but there we have it. 5 punts and an interception later, we finally have points on Monday Night Football. Jahmyr Gibbs down the middle. The running back able to punch it in. That was a brutal first 7 minutes, but we're over it. We're going to move on. Extra point here is up, and it is good. Lions lead is 7. Just root for SC, fair enough. I'm running nowhere from me last week. Now Papers it goes. He really is. That's just the way it works nowadays, isn't it? Everyone's just a week ahead or a week behind, depending on the way you think about it. I don't get it. Me personally, I have no room to talk because I had an awful performance this week. Thanks to the injury of Nick Chubb and the poor performance from Dak. Kickoff here from Jack Fox. He'll get this one back and away. Seattle has a chance to return from inside the 5 up the middle to the 23. Out to the field comes Geno Smith, having one of the worst weeks of his entire life at the moment. Can he clean it up is the question. At this point, I picked Seattle to beat the Giants next week. I don't even know if they can handle that. I'm not going to lie. Jake Bates, the kicker for the Lions? No, I think it's Michael Badgley. Unless it's not supposed to be. And then it is Jake Bates. We'll just rename him. 2:45 to go in the opening quarter. Geno, after his first interception, throws it left side. Caught by Lockett. He'll pick up 6. Seattle doing something okay that time. But still not a single handoff to Kenneth Walker. Feed that man. Training camp is that week. Yeah, the Ravens already reporting to rookie minicamps, I believe, on Saturday. Second completion for Geno Smith will set up a 2nd and 4 at the 29. First handoff for Walker today, and he will pick up 2. Call it 1. I didn't get good blocking there. I don't blame him. Play Road to Glory, and we're 1-6, but the coach still refuses to let me start. That's insane. Bro does not want to see you succeed. Request a transfer. Not going to lie. Once again, it is 3rd down for Seattle. They have to convert here if they want points. Geno, left side pass is going to be caught, but short as Lockett by a yard. Oh, man. This has really been a brutal game. Has not been very fun. Can they clean it up, though? That is the question. We'll see. On for the punt is Michael Dixon, trying to get this one away cleanly, and he will. Fair catch, or no, returnable here for Khalif Raymond. And a return up to the 30. The AI doesn't drop at least 30 on each side. Madden's wrong. I mean, they must be wrong. They are dead wrong right now. Dead wrong indeed. But it's good to have you here, Kieran. Appreciate everybody tuning in so far today. Hopefully we get a little bit more people in here. I'm assuming tomorrow's stream is going to be a busy one, considering it's the opening week of the MSG Fantasy Pick'em. If you haven't submitted yours yet, it's due tomorrow night at 8, so get it done. Golf under center on a 1st and 10. Lions take back over, holding their touchdown lead. There goes Jameer Gibbs, his best carry today. Will pick up a gain of 13. Lions able to keep their offense churning. After the Gibbs touchdown, he will run for a first down. Seattle's defense all of a sudden a little bit tired. Cannot blame them. They have seen the field a whole lot today. Gibbs picks up 3. We're going to do the fantasy pick'em. Should be a link in my community tab, or I think Exoff posted a link up in the... Oh, he posted a Discord link. That wasn't what I wanted. That's all right. Let me go find it real quick for you. That way you don't got to dig through it if I can get a hold of it. 3-yard gain for Jameer Gibbs on consecutive carries. And a handoff to Gibbs up the middle again, and he's got a big first down. Once again, his best carry. Jameer Gibbs, baby. Okay. Kind of going crazy now. I respect it. All right, let me copy this link real quick. Should be copied. Go paste it in chat. As we have hit the end of the opening quarter here at Ford Field. Lions 7 and Seattle nothing. What up, A-Rod? Seahawks-Lions got to be the most one-sided interdivision rivalry in the modern NFC. It's a very weird way to put it, but it is very true. Quarter number 2 kicks off with a 1st and 10 for the Lions. And another handoff to Gibbs following his blocking. Good vision. And a gain of 5. Very long first quarter. That was a 20-minute first quarter. But now that Detroit's starting to run the football a little bit more, we should be okay. No, you're chilling, Exalt. And I threw it in there for Kurt Cobain as well, if he's still tuning in. Run-heavy formation left, single-back formation as well. And almost a free play there for Detroit. Not sure how it wasn't, actually. Goff off the bootleg left side. Got a man wide open, Jamison Williams. Games are always entertaining, but Detroit always loses. It's true. They put on quite the show. Especially that game that went to OT a couple of years ago. Actually, that was last year, wasn't it? Yeah. Really good game, that was. Goff from under center. Looking to double up on the Detroit lead. Bootleg again. This time he's got his feet planted. He'll throw right side. Caught by Brock Wright, I believe. I don't even think that's Laporta. And no, it's ruled incomplete anyway. Would not have been a completion even if that was Sam Laporta. So it'll be a 2nd and goal. Williams is in press coverage at the top of the screen once again. Goff will hand off to Gibbs up the middle. That one read beautifully by Jerome Baker. Loss of a yard will set up a 3rd and goal at the 9. Page of Papers. Papers, are you here? He is not right now. That's not his fault. He's had no targets today. Not at all. He lines up at the top of the alignment. On 3rd and goal, Seattle will bring a full house, and Goff protected for now. Stepping right. Got to release it sooner than later. He will throw it away. Turns out that was not. As a matter of fact, Sam Laporta, he wasn't even on the field that time. Didn't even matter. It was Penei Sewell I was looking at. And it'll set up 4th and goal. Not a great drive there from Detroit. They'll take a field goal, though. 26-yarder here for the Lions, trying to make it a 10-point lead. With a 26-yarder from the left hash, the kick is up, and it is good. Lions 10, Seattle nothing. Little best G5. Just filled it out. Hope I can make it. Probably should join the Discord too for any updates and stuff. Yeah, feel free if you want to. Free to join, free to leave if you don't enjoy it. Never offend anybody. I'm not too worried about it. I think we are starting to hit a brick wall with these streams at this point. We are in the waning weeks of like what I like to call the deposition period. It is like weeks 4 and 5 when you're Too early for Madden 25 and too late for the first hype opening weeks that people start to lose interest a little bit, especially with college football coming out. Seattle takes a return from their own end zone. Up the middle to the 23. That's just the way it is. W ratio, I suppose. Can't get mad at that. That'll play. Can Seattle do something right? It has been a minute. I mean, they've just looked bad in every game so far this season, and it's been Geno Smith 3 times out of 3, and it's about to be 4-4 the way this game's going. Kenneth Walker begging for carries in the backfield on 1st and 10. 1 all day for the Michigan State Spartan. As Smith will step right, throw down the field, coming back forward is Fant, and he'll pick up 4. Jake Bobo time, let him cook. What up, Doja time? Madden better hope Madden 25 is solid. It's not going to be. I'm letting you know right now. It'll be meh. It'll be just okay. 4-yard gain to Noah Fant, a part of that trade with Russell Wilson. Of course, no longer a Denver Bronco. On to bigger and better things in Pittsburgh. And here is Walker on a 6-yard pickup. Inches short of a first down for Seattle. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. If they mess up with the Madden 25, I don't think anybody will play it ever again. I don't think anybody's going to play it now, to be honest. Looks like Metcalf and Lockett on top of one another here on 3rd and inches. Hand off to Walker. Will move the chains. Big first down conversion there for Seattle. And the momentum of Detroit is silenced for the moment. Madden 25 Part 2 will be awful if the trailer is anything to go by. And those usually look way better than the game. I mean, I didn't even see a trailer. That's how bad they are at marketing this game. See if Metcalf gets a target on 1st and 10. Smith facing a blitz. We'll check it down to Fant. And he lost the football on the way down. Scooped up by Anzalone. And the Lions take over. Wow. Well, we'll take a look at this one. Another bang-bang play. Obviously, all turnovers will be reviewed. That one should obviously come back. Nothing too crazy on that one. It'll be Seattle ball after review, I would imagine. What up, Two Cheese? College Football 25 available on Xbox One. Whatever the newest series is, so the PS5 equivalent of the Xbox. I don't know what that is because they don't go in numerical order, which confuses me. But it's next-gen consoles only for college football. And we will get a booth review. Pretty much just going to rapidly excel through this one, and it will be overturned. What's the split on this game? Good question. Let me take a gator as Seattle takes back over after official review. Final game of week number 4. And our split for the final game is 39-5 in favor of the Lions. Turnover is reviewed and overturned to favor Seattle. They keep possession at the 45. Smith off the play action. Hit as he throws by Aiden Hutchinson. That one winds up incomplete. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of wish they did it current gen, but then again, they would have only worked half as hard on the next gen, so I appreciate it. Trying to unlock every achievement in NCAA Football 07, but I have to play a game on varsity. Don't usually do too well. Fair enough. As loud as it has been all evening here in Detroit, on a 3rd and 2, pitch left side to Walker, and he is not going to get there. Alan McNeil takes him down. Or it's Neiman, sorry. At the 43, a loss of a yard for Walker. Next gen, current gen, if we're being real, yeah, at this point. What up, Ashima? Gonna play some more college football today or tomorrow? Gonna play it, but I don't think I'm gonna stream it anymore for a little bit. Dixon is on for the punt for Seattle. And he will get this one away cleanly. And a really good punt, fair catch called for. That'll bounce into the end zone for a Lions touchback. Not even Walker can save them, not right now. Yeah, Seattle in general is just in shambles at the moment. They have not looked good at all this season, and that trickles into week number 4 as well. Man, it's it. This team last year that almost made the playoffs had a couple good upsets. But you got to wonder, at what point does Sam Howell get the call if Geno continues to struggle here in the 2024 season as Gibbs is clotheslined at the line of scrimmage. Why don't I want to stream it? Because I'm mostly a Madden guy, and that would put a lot of extra work on my plate. You know, I bought the game. Obviously, a stream here and there is pretty cool, but I bought that game to play it. This game I don't know, I might stream it if I made it real. No gain there for Jahmyr Gibbs. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage by about half the yard. And so Goff now takes matters into his own hands. Left side pass is going to be caught. And a gain of a yard. No forward progress given to the 21. What's the worst Madden of the 2020s? Good question. I feel like 22 was just so forgotten about. I really don't feel like anybody talks about Madden 22. I'd have to go 22. Pickup of a yard to Jamison Williams. Not going to get the job done. Goff looking to fix that. Good blocking, and he will throw it away. Man, must be some good defensive backfields today, let me tell you. Because both of these quarterbacks are seeing ghosts. People make Madden teams. Will you download them in Team Builder? Will that make you play it more? I mean, I'm still going to play the game. I'm just not going to stream it as much. Fox is on for the punt for the Lions. He and Dixon have been busy guys so far today. And another booming punt, fair catch called for at the 34. Madden 23 was trash. I mean, I don't know. Certain parts of it were nice, certain parts of it were not. 23-24 practically the same. That is factual. And I still favor both of these games over 22. Make it a Saturday thing when college football comes on if you stream it on Saturdays. I mean, that's a possibility. I was talking about that earlier. I wouldn't mind doing it like once a week. We'll see. Who knows at this point? Can the Seahawks get on the board here before halftime? 4 minutes, 21 seconds for Geno Smith to drive 66 yards. And he'll loft one left side towards the sideline. Incomplete. Gentlemen, Jacuzzi, what'd you miss? Not too much. Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. And a field goal as well for Detroit. That's about it. Got Madden 19 recently because I want to go back to the first Madden I ever got, and I forgot how good the soundtrack was. Dude, facts. Nobody ever talks about that. You are spitting facts, my friend. Two receivers left and right of Geno Smith on 2nd and 10. Lions rush 4. Smith right side. It is caught by Fant. Acrobatic effort. All that for a yard, though. Nothing crazy. Yeah, Madden 19 was goated. Every player's overall rating out for college? It must be at this point. Do the new Madden 25 details give you excited or no? I haven't really heard much about that game, but I don't think it will. We'll see. 21st offensive play today for Seattle. Just 4 total rushes, 16 passes, and this will be 17 for Geno as he steps right and throws it away. Worst quarterback in my sim right here, Geno Smith. Whoosh. And not only does it affect Seattle and all the people that picked them and all their fans that watch this game, but it also affects us watching the game as neutral observers because it makes it last longer. And it's not good. It's really not. Michael Dixon is on for the punt for Seattle. Takes 2 steps and gets it away again. Another great kick. Khalif Raymond looks to get some yards back on the return up to the 24. Last Madden where a team was 95 or better, I believe that. I believe it completely. You'll buy a GTA 6 next year, of course. That's a must. I'll be honest, every Madden looks the same since about 20 when I started looking at Madden gameplay. I don't know. Madden 20 ran a lot smoother than any of these two. Goff going under center on a 1st and 10. Lions trying to add to their lead before the break, and that is not going to help. Go in the wrong direction. Losing a yard is Gibbs. Jaron Reed on the tackle. Yeesh, 5 people in chat. Yeesh. 4 people in chat. Yeesh. We are at that point in the stream season. Loss of another yard for Jahmyr Gibbs. Jaron Reed wins the battle in the backfield. 5-man delayed blitz coming. Picked up for the moment. Goff fires to St. Brown, who bounces off a tackle, and he will end up with a gain of 15. All right, that script will be like that. Madden 20 scoreboard is trash. I'm trying to think what Madden 20 scoreboard was. I don't know. It's better than this, I'm going to be honest. I mean, I don't know. Lions try to keep the momentum in their favor. Goff making an adjustment at the line of scrimmage. He will hand it off weak side to Gibbs, who has got some good blocking, and St. Brown throws one as well to the enemy 40. Madden 20 graphic, not models, where it was awful. I'm trying to think. I mean, I don't know. Madden 20 was a pivotal Madden for a couple of reasons. That's when they introduced the X Factor, which kind of made a pretty big difference into what we have today. Gibbs in the backfield once again. And he will get a handoff left side now, cutting up the middle. He'll pick up 5. And that is all that he can get out of that. 2-minute warning here in Ford Field at Detroit, Michigan. Actually, it's at Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan, but forgive my failure of English. That's all right. Goff on a 2nd and 5, fresh out of the 2-minute warning. He is almost hit as he throws. He will find Gibbs on a gain of just a yard in the flat. Neither team playing very good right now at all. Y'all should see these guys. It's wild. I'm sure it is. Absolutely must be. Pretty crazy. Goff out of the empty on 3rd and 4. Will this work for Detroit? As Seattle looks to make a stop. Goff going to fire one deep down the middle, and he misses Raymond. Had him. And he had about a step. Used to only run the ball with Cam Newton on the Panthers against the worst team in the league, Jets in Madden 19. Running the football in Madden 19 was so much fun. But I actually play the game. Fair enough. Welcome back, Mateo. Lions drive is going to come up short once again. 51-yard attempt, try to put them up by 13. With a minute and a half to go in the half, it's up, and it is good. Striped right down Broadway. Let's wait for the signs to go off. Average day in Illinois. I'm not going to lie. That is insane, though. Stay safe. No shot. Maryland's quarterback is ranked 138th in the game. Rankings terrible. Well, it's not Tuluia anymore, or whatever Tua's little brother's name is. Pretty sure he's done after his 27th year of college. He's finally moving on to Indeed.com. But I don't know. I don't even know who their quarterback is, if that says anything. Fox on for the kickoff. Seattle takes back over. Can the Seahawks put some points on the board here on the road? On a kickoff return? No. What a Michigan win. SMH for the Buckeyes. Ohio State earned that game through and through, though. Blowout victory. Wasn't even close. Had that interception and that pick 6. Actually, they had 3 interceptions, including a pick 6. And that pick 6 was pretty much the dagger. But I love the gameplay, man. It just looks so smooth. So much fun. The atmosphere was awesome. Everything about College Football 25 was baller. But let me know in the Discord what other college football games you might want me to sim. Minute 23, all 3 timeouts left for Gino. Trying to get something going his way, and that is not in his favor at all. You have a little tool to start, right? Remember when the Dolphins were like a 68 or something on Madden 20? Yeah, they really used to hate teams in Madden. I feel like the Browns were like a 65 at some point. That probably wouldn't shock anybody in this chat at all. Smith is looking for somebody to do something on 2nd and 10, and it's not going to happen. Please give Tuluia a shout out and following Tycat News. Just check in with Tuluia. Dang. Bro almost beat Ohio State that one year. He had us on the ropes. Not going to lie. SC against LSU, that would be pretty fire. Consecutive Geno Smith incompletion sets up a 3rd and 10. And it looks like Seattle will just hand it off to Walker. Up the middle, able to break a tackle, but only pick up 3. Pittman Hill listed the worst Madden cover. I mean, I don't know. No, Madden, I don't know. There are just some Madden covers that I really don't care for, but I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. Madden 15, that one of Richard Sherman's kind of meh. Dixon is on for the punt yet again. Busiest man on planet Earth. Fair catch called for at the 29. This has got to go down as the longest half. I'm right up there with you, Exoff. This has got to go down as the longest half in simulation history. And it's not because it's been electric. It has been like insulated with pure rubber back and forth. It has been awful. At least the Lions offense has done something. It's not 0-0. Although it looks like this game might end up being a blowout. We'll see. Hopefully not. I just want this game to be entertaining to end the 4th week of the season. Minute 07 left for the Lions here. Only got 2 timeouts, but Goff going to work down the middle. Misfires, incomplete. I really wonder if Laporta got hurt or something. Because I have not seen him out here in a while. But there he is right there, so I really don't know. Hillis didn't have any productive seasons before 2011, then went off in 2012 and he fell off again. Yeah, he's the biggest one-season wonder of all time. That is no joke. Brock Wright, the intended tight end there on a 2nd and 10 now. Goff looking to clean it up, stepping right, and throwing it away. What'd you miss, Santorio? You probably, whatever you were doing before, I don't care if it was taxes, I don't care if it was cooking, I don't care what it was. You were doing something better than watching this, I promise. This has been a brutal game. Might be the worst quarterback matchups I've watched so far through 64 games. 3rd and 10, and now the Lions will look to surrender themselves with a run, but Montgomery has got a first down and more near midfield. All right. Get it 20 for David Montgomery. And the Lions might want to do something here on offense. Can't believe Liberty's quarterback's ranked 6th out of everybody. That's super funny. I mean, hey, Malik Willis, you never proved to be an NFL down, but whatever. Jared Goff now, 30 seconds to go. Lions want to hang on to those final 2 timeouts for the moment. Quick pass down the middle is going to be caught by Williams. And a timeout, Lions. Usually the Hawks and the Lions go limb for limb. Right now, yeah, they're doing the opposite, having a mid-off. But at least they do it together. Auburn's a super underrated college. They got robbed in last year's Iron Bowl, and that missed offensive pass interference called true. Still sitting on the porch and win is crazy. I can't even hear me. Wow, that's crazy. That is wild. One final timeout left for the Lions. So Goff has got to be decisive. Sideline pass caught by Gibbs, and he will pick up 3. What is the next Raider game? Great question. Well, I just posted the schedule in the Discord a couple of days. Actually, it was yesterday. The Raiders play the 24th of July, so that is next Wednesday. On a 3rd and 3, one of the final plays of the opening half. It has been hard to watch for many. Screen passes out there to Jahmyr Gibbs. He has got a Lions first down up to the 40. They will call a timeout immediately. On your birthday, let's go, Arturo. How about it? What are the odds of that one? That's pretty fire. 21st when you get paid, W. That's a victory. A win for the fellas. Played a Madden game where you won 3-0. Mid-off. Lions out of timeouts. Cannot afford to get tackled in play. Goff will chuck it out of bounds. Bro was just recreating the Vikings-Raiders game from last year. Get paid weekly on Wednesdays. Interesting. I get paid monthly on the same day every month. 24th when I finish summer school, of course. Reach ahead, I'm a nerd. Hey, fair enough. Lions are going to attempt a 57-yarder right here before halftime, and that one not even close. Incomplete. And not good enough. So, kids, Seattle do something real quick. Yeah, that one was not even near the uprights. Low scoring one is 16-13. Defensive masterclass. Well, Seattle's got a chance to score here, chat. Badgley after that, not his fault. He can't hit a 57-yarder. Not at all. Raiders play the 24th. That's about it. 6 seconds to go. Seattle takes over at the 47-yard line. Maybe they can muster a field goal thanks to the missed field goal on the end of Detroit. But Smith hit as he throws, incomplete, and we have reached halftime. Holy cow, this game does not get better, does it? All right, halftime, 13-0 Lions lead. We are on pace for an hour and a half total of this. Good Lord. If you're in here in chat right now, live chat watching this, pat yourself on the back. And if you're watching a replay of this and you're hearing this right now, pat yourself on the back double, because I cannot believe you're suffering through this with me. This is just brutal. I think watching paint dry would actually be more entertaining than what we have seen so far. Between these two squads, Smith this play like freaking Clayton Tune. I remember that game. Me too. Shut out the Cardinals in I don't even remember what week that was. Week 8? Sounds about right. Well, I've been talking about July 24th. That is when the Raiders play the Broncos. That's on Arturo's birthday. So everybody started talking about their July 24th life stuff. I don't know. Seattle's opening kick return to begin the second half out to the 21-yard line. Watch my dog trying to get his tail would be more entertaining than this. There's a lot of things that would be more entertaining than this game. Such as tomorrow night's game the Buccaneers and the Falcons NFC South battle. Baker Mayfield and Kirk Cousins in the opening game of Week 5 to kick off the Week 5 pick'em. Fill that out now. If you have not, it is due tomorrow at 8 p.m. Top 10 automatically qualify for the MSG Fantasy League. Winner could potentially win a jersey of their choice. Seattle starts half number 2 at the 21-yard line. Geno Smith looking to bounce back big time. Starting with the left side pass, complete to Metcalf. 1-1 to begin half number 2. Got the Falcons for the W, bet that, let's go. Not going to root for the Falcons to win, but I will root for the Bucs to lose. I like that. Good mentality. Smith trying to forget everything that happened in the opening half. He is certainly just 1-1 here in half number 2. That is the mentality. Kenneth Walker, room to run up the middle. He's got a first down. And a gain of 14. Vikings over the Jets. Well, they don't have Jordan Addison. I will be suspending him because of his recent DUI. Don't know if I should blame or not, so I'm not going to. Made up my mind on that one. First minute of the third quarter gone by. Seattle is on the march. Consecutive first downs for the first time all day. Trying to make it 3 in a row, but Metcalf cannot outrun the defensive backfield of Detroit. I think Saints beat the Chiefs IRL. Oh, wait, yeah, SG5's a Saints fan too. Forgot about that. Always got to pick the Saints. Can't go wrong with it. One of the first plays today in enemy territory, if not the first play, in the other half of the field for Seattle. And Smith will immediately go the wrong way, back to midfield. JSN's first catch goes for -2 yards. And the bells are ringing in Detroit. Where the Saints stands come from, we were so anyway. Fair enough. Through thick and thin, my friend. Lions defense trying to make a stop on a 3rd and 9. Smith. Pocket collapsing. He steps right, steps up, and he will throw left side. A wide open Noah Fant. Excellent vision from Smith and a Seahawk first down. Seattle starting to heat up a little bit. Making this game interesting, maybe. We'll see. Noah Fant's 4th catch. You picked the wrong tight end today, John Zeller. Although I don't even know if he's here anymore. Hope he's holding through the storm. Hope he is weathering the weather. Seattle on the cusp of the red zone with a fresh set of downs on 1st and 10. Smith will fake the handoff to Walker. Going to launch left side near the line of gain. It's incomplete. 1 in Metcalf. Points? Are we there? Are we going to get points? We'll see. Panthers have a great offseason. I say 5 and 12 is the floor. Okay. I'd say like 4 and 13, 7 and 10. No, I'll go 8 and 9 for a ceiling. That's fair. In on my screen, there you go. Same formation on 2nd and 10. Will Seattle throw it again is the question. They will on an RPO to Metcalf, and he will pick up 4 more. Well, here come the Seahawks. If anything, if nothing else, I should say, a field goal opportunity. But they can't throw it away here. Can't pull a Will Levis in the red zone. We'll see what happens. Massive play here, 3rd and 6. First snap in the red zone of the Lions today for Geno when he throws that one incomplete. Screen passes either work out well or they get blown up. That one got blown up. Hit on Jay Farron. Auburn versus Arkansas game is brutal. Every SEC game has brutal hits, which is why you love the conference. Can't go very wrong with it. Jason Myers looking to put Seattle on the board here in week 4 with a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. It's up, and it's good. Lions 13, Seahawks 3. In a mid-off that is slowly becoming a little bit more enjoyable for everybody in chat, I hope. Now, INC there would have been crazy. Not even Madden was going to allow that to happen, let me tell you. What up, Elite? Yeah, Lions. There's my Lions fan. Let's go. All right. Well, the Lions get the football back here for Elite Squad. Looking for another touchdown drive. Just one so far today for either team. It has been, dare I say, a defensive masterclass. I feel like it's been more of an offensive disaster class. Both teams playing like Will Levis yesterday. Khalif Raymond on a return from his own 2. Up the middle. Try to spin away, but he spins into a tackle at the 23-yard line. Here comes Jared Goff. Becoming somewhat entertaining, yeah. And Tucci's, I believe you're like fairly new to my channel, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is your first stream. I promise you it's not usually this boring, and chat is a lot more amped up than this, but we are at the very last game of the week. And with our fan pickup coming to a close, not a lot of people care anymore. First drive of the second half for Detroit, looking to make it a meaningful one. Goff deep pass off the play action, and that was a terrible toss. Not even sure who he was looking for there. We're going to go with Jamison Williams. Based on our history with Seattle, we need this one. Yes, you do. Yesterday's stream went to Miami. Another one-possession game came down to the wire. Dolphins earned that win, though, forcing 3 picks. In our first of 2 games here on Monday night, pass down the middle, caught by St. Brown, being pushed forward by Gibbs, and he almost nearly got the first down. How kind of got a dog in him? Zach Wilson and Howe are the 2 quarterbacks with the most dog in them. That's true. Legends will never forget the Zach Wilson legacy game against the Dolphins in 2022 in my Sims. Lions now lining up in the I formation. Jahmyr Gibbs awaiting a handoff. Right side he will go. Good blocking out in front. Laporta threw an important one at a first down rush. Will work out. Yeah, Sam Howell I kind of feel bad for. Although I really don't. At one point he was leading the NFL in what? Passing yards last year? And then he really fell off. But I don't know. It's the Commanders. You really think Daniels is going to succeed? I don't know. 2 receivers left and right of Jared Goff on a 1st and 10. He awaits a step, and now he takes it. Checking it down to Gibbs, able to shut off the first tackle, but he cannot pull away from Jordan Brooks. That ain't Jordan Brooks. I'm just throwing names out there at this point. Jordan Brooks is a Miami Dolphin now. Rashawn Jenkins. Could replace the Madden commentators at one point or another. I hope I could be in a commentary booth, preferably for my Browns, but we'll see. 7-yard check down there to Jahmyr Gibbs. Will move them closer to the line again. And Gibbs is going the wrong way this time. Back to the line of scrimmage at the very best. Who you got one of the Super Bowl in real life? Way too early predictions. San Francisco. I mean, they're just due. All the talent on that roster, eventually, they're going to win it all. I feel like this year's the year. We'll see. Go Browns, though. No gain for Gibbs. Sets up 3rd and 3. Seattle's defense trying to carry the momentum their offense gave them, but it'll not work out very well. There goes St. Brown. Room to run inside the 20. Taken down at the 11. Lions offense revitalized. Just got the water real quick. You all must figure while I was in the water. Waterproof speakers W. I have replaced Madden commentary. True. That is factual. Lions try to take a 3-score lead with a touchdown and an extra point here. Gibbs trying to be the hero up the middle. And it'll get him 2 yards closer. Nothing more. Okay, this is slowly becoming a watchable game. I wouldn't say a good game by any means, but it's watchable. Took us to week 11, but I'm finally the starter for Northwestern. Wow, that took way too long. What are they, like 2-9? 2-8? 5 wide for the Lions here. Jahmyr Gibbs at the top of the screen as a receiver. Goff, excellent protection left side towards the end zone. Winds up incomplete. Want my Lions to win so bad, but 3 words, never doubt Mahomes. Yes, that's true. Played against 12th ranked Penn State. Of course, 1-9, and then they start 2 against Penn State. That is disrespectful. That's hard to believe. A stop here for Seattle would go a long way if they don't allow the Lions to the end zone, but they will. Jamison Williams wide open. Easiest pass of Jared Goff's life right there. And Detroit will go up 3 scores after the extra point. How about it for the Lions? One pride is satisfied for that one. Excellent route running and confusion in the defensive backfield of Seattle results in a Lions score. Panthers are my favorite team from 2014 to 2017, but when they started calling off, I became a Chiefs fan. All right. Call me bandwagon, at least I'm not Swifty. Hey, at least you went up to it. I can respect that. Extra point up and good. Lead is up to 17 for the Lions. If you guys are liking what you're seeing and you're new, I see a couple new faces in here today. Drop a subscription if you have any interest in taking part in our fan pick'em every week. You are right on time because the new one begins tomorrow. And if you want to join the Discord to stay up to date with your team's record, as well as the schedule for games coming up in the future, one of my moderators with a blue wrench in chat would be more than happy to deliver you a directional link. And with that being said, those of you that have stuck with me, you know the drill. Drop a like. Let's try to get to 12 before the end of the third quarter with 20 people in here. Fox on for the kickoff. He will get this one back and away. And a return taken for Seattle. Still without a touchdown, looking for their first. And a return up to the 21-yard line is where they will begin that voyage. Just when I'm about to leave, they score. Well, anyways, good night, Mateo. Take care. Get some rest, my friend. Take care of that surgery that you had. Tornado alarms going off. Unfortunate. You hate to see it. Tell the tornado that you're watching me, and maybe it'll think about it. I don't know. Maybe it'll delay itself a little bit. We'll see. Gino will love a touchdown drive here, but he has got to do something like this. Left side pass to the sideline, but that one's dropped. Not his fault at all. Police simulation isn't realistic. It's not, is it? Not at all. Which team's going to be the most fun to use in NCAA 25? I'm not going to lie. I'm having a blast with Vanderbilt right now. We just came back from 21-7 down to the third quarter to beat Virginia Tech on Heisman mode. A lot of fun. Incompletion there. Dropped by Tyler Lockett. Not the fault of Smith that time. Here goes Metcalf, and he will roll forward and pick up 9. Had a tornado hit my house in December while absolutely wrecking the Bucks 56-7. Dang. That's pretty scary. We had one a couple summers ago. Not a lot of crazy weather this year in Ohio, which I'm thankful for. Time is ticking away here in the third quarter. Under 3 minutes left to go. 3rd and 1, fake handoff to Walker. Smith stepping up in the pocket. Got to make a decision down the middle. Improvision from Lockett. Across the midfield stripe he goes. Trying to think of the Vandy quarterback. Is he the guy from Utah? You seem to know more than I do, so I'd probably say yeah. I remember I saw a tornado the first time. It was the scariest thing I've ever witnessed. I mean, I haven't seen one. I've been in the heart of one. But, yeah, it's pretty terrifying. Good toss there from Smith. And he will keep the drive alive here for the Seahawks. Good blocking out of the edge. And a 5-yard gain on the 14th completion to Dwayne Eskridge. We're going to turn it after this game. Yeah, for real, bro. Do you not see me dominating out here? Is it Nate Johnson? It may be. Sounds about right. I love their running game, though. It's a lot of fun. 4 receivers set on 2nd and 5. And a 4-man rush to accompany it. Crossing route is wide open here for Seattle. Let's lock it again. Smith is near 50% accuracy, which is pretty darn good, considering he started this game 6 of 20. He has had to climb all the way back up to a noticeably okay completion percentage. He is a scramble. You were correct. Still a 3-score game, but Seattle looking to change that here. Smith. Extra pressure picked up for the moment, but that pass winds up incomplete. Marcus David, important coverage. Guess you live in Missouri or wow, did I just say Missouri? Whoa. Missouri or Kansas then. Tornado Alley is a scary place, isn't it? Incompletion there from Geno Smith. Under 50% accuracy today. Once again, not his week, but a good toss here to the second-year wide receiver, JSN. Smith and Jigba on the catch and run of 16. No activity today for Samuel Porter still. That's brutal. He tends to be sometimes the heart and soul of this offense. Who knows? A much more balanced offense here. A lot of receivers getting love for Geno Smith. And he will check one down to Walker. I'm pretty sure he thought that one was not for him. I think he left that one for Pharaoh Brown. South Carolina, we get tornadoes 4 times a year in my county. Damn. That is pretty bizarre. But United States weather is also pretty bizarre in its own. One of our final plays of the third quarter. Seattle trying to get into the end zone. Left side pass from Geno is low, but it's caught by JSN. Gain of 5. It'll set up 3rd and 5 for the Seahawks. Scribble has become interested in stopping the conversation. As a dweller of South Carolina himself, he might know a thing or two. Smith trying to get into the end zone here on 3rd and 5. Down the middle he goes, diving effort, but it's still incomplete. Lockett cannot get there. And they're probably going to kick. Which is okay, you got to bring them back within 2 scores at one point or another. Even a touchdown would do the same. So that's what they're going to do. Jason Myers on for a 25-yard attempt. Bringing it back within 2 scores, it's up and good. Absolutely wild. Will they bounce back? We'll see. Vision up to the 29-yard line. All right, we're back. I was just saying, even Stream is getting sick and tired of this game. That's how bad it's been. But we're all right. We're getting there. We're okay. Score's pretty close. It is. It is indeed. Said 17-13 Detroit. Yeah, I mean, it may as well be. This game has still not been great entertainment, but we've seen worse. We've had worse games, that's for sure. We'll take what we have. Final 10 minutes of regulation. Lions in control of football and the game up 14. And in possession, Raymond gets the check down pass, and he'll pick up 5. Well, let's look ahead to next week, why don't we? Because there are a couple teams on a bye. And let's figure out who exactly those teams are. I believe the Lions are one of them. Lions, Eagles, Chargers, Titans next week on a bye. So an extra week off for the Lions. They love to get there on a victory. And an improvement to 2-2 with a victory at home here today. Goff down the middle will find a crossing. Amon-Ra St. Brown, who lost the football, and it's scooped up by Seattle. And a return up to the 38-yard line for Kobe Bryant. Okay, hang on. I don't think that's a fumble. We'll take a look, though. Was St. Brown down before the football came out? It does not look like he was. I think this is going to stand as a fumble and a Seattle recovery. That's going to stand. Thought we were going to get another bang-bang play. It might be a review, but I don't think it's going to be overturned. Anyway, looking forward to next week's games. We got the Ravens and the Bengals. Should be a pretty fun one. Colts, Jaguars will be good as well. Cardinals and 49ers is our game of the week, though. That one is going to be good. Sunday Night Football, 3-1 Cowboys, 3-1 Steelers. Looking forward to all those matchups next week. Rest, want to take a look at this one. It is a pretty bang-bang play. Remember, call on the field is a fumble. So got to have conclusive evidence to overturn this one if you are the Lions. Which they do. All right. There you have it. After review, here's the call on the field. So the call is overturned and the Lions maintain possession. That's a pretty bad call, I'm not going to lie. Looked like a fumble, I agree. Especially if the call on the field was a fumble. So the Lions will catch a break, and it will be a 5-yard first down catch to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And here goes Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll pick up 6. Yeah, I was not a big fan of that, not going to lie. Should have been a fumble. Robbed were the Seahawks tonight, but they didn't. Hot garbage, if I'm being as honest as I can be. Lions trying to keep up their running game. It has been pretty good so far this evening. And a handoff to Gibbs up the middle will move the chains again. Lions continue their domination. Doesn't take much against the Seattle defense. They are breaking left and right. Not really their fault either. It's because their offense can't maintain possession for more than 2 minutes because Geno Smith doesn't make good decisions, and neither does Mike McDonald. Lions across the midfield stripe again. Hand off to Gibbs up the middle. He'll pick up 7. So Gibbs is feasting today. Got a touchdown, a catch, 21 rushes, and 117 rush yards. Would have been a nice fantasy pickup. That's all right. That's all right. 7-yard game for Gibbs. Sets up 2nd and 3. Goff has not thrown the football since that fumble. And that'll continue up the middle. Gibbs is going to be pushed for 2.5. What up, Kyler Club? Good to see you. Lions cheated last week. Let's not forget. Yeah, they did indeed. On the ref, you missed a call, and I said, I live 125 miles away. I'm 13. I made that call. You're 2 feet away. 31, I missed that call. That's too funny. Bro got him. David Montgomery checks in on a 3rd and inches, and he will block as Goff will off to one left side into double coverage. Incomplete. First target today for Laporta, and it's on a terrible throw. 4th and inches. What do the Lions do here? I'd go for it. Gonna be honest, I would. And they will. Good choice. Was it ever a question with Dan Campbell? Of course the Lions are going to go for it, and it's going to work out to Laporta down the middle. His first catch today on a 2nd target. He'll pick up 6. What up, Adventures of Grayson? Play college football 25, bro. I'm not going to lie. That may have been a one-time deal. I'm assuming you came from the Michigan-Ohio State stream. I don't know for sure, though. We might get back to it soon. We'll see. Single back formation again. Hand off to Gibbs, right side. And he is stood up at the line of scrimmage. Well, there you go. There's your fantasy points. Hope you didn't expect any more, because that's all you're probably going to get today. Now that they're going to run the clock out. That's brutal. Yeah, I played college football 25 for 3.5 hours today. I was on my grind. Looking forward to get back on after this one. 4 minutes gone by in the 4th quarter. Lions still in possession. Looking for a long touchdown drive down the middle. And a couple of receivers were out there, and I think Raymond wanted to leave that for Williams, and Williams was going to leave that for Raymond. So a lot of confusion from the receivers of Detroit. That'll result in an incompletion. Brutal. Not exactly what they had in mind there. That's all right, though. They will try it over again on 3rd and 10. Goff with consecutive throws. This one is going to be complete to Laporta. Okay, he's heating up. Hang on now. What's he up to total? Because a touchdown here might make a difference. We'll see. What up, Joe Camp? 2 catches, 23 yards. That's 4.3 points. If he gets a touchdown from 16 yards out, that's another 2.6, 8.6. Not quite. It'll be interesting, though. We'll see. Midway through the 4th quarter, Lions have it back inside the red zone. Goff off the bootleg, down the middle, finds St. Brown. And this time he will not cough it up. Defense lovers must love this game. I'm telling you, this isn't even defense. This is just terrible offense. Absolute disaster class of offenses right now. But it's getting better. It has gotten a lot better. Lions looking for the finishing touches in a Week 4 home victory. A touchdown would do the trick. Hand off to Gibbs, and he is going to get at the 1, taken down last moment. Thought he was going to get there. But a goal line tackle made by Julian Love, the safety. All right, okay. They'll probably push it in from you, though. Half a yard to go on a long football field for the Lions. How about a fullback dive up the middle? Because why not? Touchdown, James Mitchell. A-Rob could play better than this disaster class. Facts. Why not have a little bit of fun? Already got the win secured with that TD. The Lions will improve to 2-2. That'll work. W, says Arturo as he rejoices. Badgley is on for the extra point. It is up and it's good. 14-play drive right there. Almost 6 entire minutes. Demoralizing if you're the defense. That is for sure. Never know, this is Madden Facts. Facts, facts, facts. All right, so the whole wave of people that just left, go ahead, jock me. That's all right. Shout out to those of you still in here. Lock it in for the last 4 minutes, 12 seconds. And we'll start to talk about next week, chat. What are some games you have circled on your calendar? There are some good ones in week number 5. As a return up to the 21-yard line is where Smith begins his next drive. I think my favorite one is going to be the Cowboys and the Steelers Sunday Night Football. Should be pretty good. But as I mentioned, to Arizona and San Francisco, 7-1 record between those two NFC West teams. And they get to play not once but twice this year, which is going to be really exciting. All of them, much appreciated. Yeah, love to see it. Garbage time drive here for Seattle. Gino looking for a consolation touchdown and a first down to start it out. To Tyler Lockett. Ravens-Bengals, that should be pretty good as long as Lamar stays healthy. That's all that matters. Cowboys Steelers primetime. Should be a good one. You're 8-8 week 4. Dang. That is pretty brutal. Not going to lie. Seattle stays in the no huddle. From the 32, pass down the middle into traffic. Is it complete? He has thrown 39 passes today. Yeesh. Don't even remember the games being played. I mean, there's a lot of them. There's not. Actually, there's a lot of conference or divisional matchups, I should say. We'll see, though. Interesting defensive formation here for the Lions. They're going to rush 4, though, which opens up a pass down the middle to Smith and Jigba. Down at the 47. Listen, look, we're 0-4. We need a bad win. Something drastic got to go. If you guys don't beat Bo Nix and the Broncos after they got spanked last week against the Jets, Yannick Ngakoue is not going to help you, I promise. I can assure you that. Nice toss there from Geno Smith on his 40th pass today. Looking to see better weeks, and a pass down the middle is caught by Smith and Jigba again. He's starting to heat up a little bit. 20th catch by a receiver today for Seattle. Think the average person could score a touchdown in the NFL? Yeah, I'm QB sneaking up the middle for a yard. Best believe it. Average person, though? Nah, I'm better. 5 on the line of scrimmage here on 1st and 10. And a right side pass on the sideline, incomplete. Yannick would help a lot defensively because last week was horrible. I mean, fair enough. But I don't think the Broncos, I don't think Javonte Williams is going to run all over you guys. Start to finish plays after stream, true. Forgot about that. 2nd and 10, Geno. 2:47 left to go. Walker throws him a block. Right side pass out of the reach of Lockett. Right, let me just type mine in real quick. I'm going to come up with this on the fly. No CMC still. He's still banned. All right. Here, they are rowdy. Looking for another stop on defense. Smith going to launch to the back corner of the end zone. He delivers a touchdown to DK Metcalf. Okay. It's a solid toss. That's all right. Seattle cuts the deficit down to 2 scores. Can you use your multiple teams in Madden? If so, how? What do you mean user? Your board is up and good. If you're talking about franchise mode, I don't believe so. I just do these in quick play, for those that are asking. All right, who do I want my quarterback to be next week? I got to think about this very detailedly. You got to wonder who out there is going to bless my fantasy week. Let me go look at the schedule one more time. I already have a running back in mind. We'll see here, though. Badgley is on for an onside kick attempt. And he is going to put this one up in the air. It's deflected and recovered by Seattle. Hang on. That's a successful onside kick. 2nd time in history in the MSG Sim channel. This game's not over yet. Wow. Can you believe that? First onside kick recovery of the year for any team. And Seattle has a little bit of life here on the road. Handoff to Walker up the middle. He'll pick up 1. Chris Paul cuts the lead to 42. He might have cut the lead to like 10. I don't know at this point. It's becoming interesting. I'll do my fantasy later because this game just got real. Still not that? All right. We'll see. Maybe one more play before the 2-minute warning. Seattle going no huddle. Smith left side pass into traffic and incomplete. Still a lot of things that they got to do. They need another touchdown here. They need a stop after 3 and out. I don't know. What'd you say? You said it. You didn't call it. Weird things happen in Madden, although that has only ever happened one time, and it hasn't happened this season. That's pretty crazy. 3rd and 9 for Seattle, but it is obvious 4-down territory at this point. Smith will step right, plant his feet, and throw that direction. Caught by Metcalf through the contact. And we have at the 2-minute warning. This game has new life for Seattle. Down 2 touchdowns, but in possession. And they have all 3 timeouts with 2 minutes to go. Oh, here we go. Seattle looking for a miracle. led by DK Metcalf. He has been keeping this team resurrected. Smith down the middle, delivers a first down strike to Smith and Jigba. And it's first and goal. You can't go anywhere in these streams. You can't afford to. You just can't do it. 4 yards away from bringing it within a score. This will be the most Lions choke of all time. That can't happen. Just under 100 seconds to go now. Smith to the end zone at the 1 yard line and coming back for it out of bounds at the 3. Is Lockett. Time still ticking away. Smith, time to call a timeout? Nah, definitely not. They want to keep all 3 so they can, or unless you're the Lions, you mean. Seattle wants to keep them all, though. 1 yard gain for Lockett. Could not get out of bounds going the right direction. So Smith will check it down to Lockett, and he's got a touchdown. It's a one-score game again. All right, here we go. Here we go. Back within 8. Make it 7 after the extra point. All 3 timeouts left for Seattle. Myers is on for the extra point. And the Seahawks, with back-to-back touchdown drives, have cut the lead to 7. Do you believe in miracles? We'll see if Seattle does. Doubt to do it, but I hope the Seahawks come back. That would be monumental. That'd be quite chaotic. This might end up being a 2-hour stream if that happens. Like, it's going to take forever. We will see what goes on, though. My, oh, my. Well, it's going to come down to the onside kick. That is for certain. Defensive stop and score within the time. We'll see. 1 of 1, looking to make it 2 of 2. Michael Dixon on for the onside kick, and this one is recovered by Detroit with momentum in a field goal range. I'm going to question that call a little bit. I don't know about a onside kick there. If it was a 4-point game, sure. I get it. If it's a 4 or 5-point game, I get it. Because they kick a field goal, it's still a one-score game. But you're down 7. I don't know. I don't agree with that call. I don't know what the analytics say, but I say no. That's what I'm saying. We'll see what happens, though. All it takes is one big loss on a rush. And you have to believe the Lions going to run the football from here on out. And Seattle is going to guess that. Hand off to Gibbs up the middle. And he is going to stumble forward to pick up 3 timeouts Seattle. Even still, Badgley missed from 57. He hit from 51. From here, it's 48. What up, Roy Rags on vacation? Want to say hi. Good to see you. Appreciate you tuning in here late. 3-bit on here, 3 straight W's. We'll see if that is the case. Still some football to be played. Seahawks looking for a tackle for loss here. Hand off to Gibbs up the middle, and there it is. Loss of 2, timeout Seahawks. 59 seconds to go. And from here, it's 50. This would be the ultimate jinx, let me tell you. We've missed so far, W. That's a W indeed. Well, I don't know how much of this that you've seen, John Ziller, but holy cow. What a comeback this has been so far. One more stop here from Seattle, and they will see the football again. Hand off to Gibbs up the middle, and he is taken down at the 30. So from here, a 47-yarder for Badgley. Biggest kick of his season right here. Tomorrow is Buccaneers-Falcons to open up Thursday Night Football. Looking forward to it. Should be a pretty good one, we'll hope. We'll see. Who knows? Stakes are pretty simple. A make from 47 wins it, and a miss will give Seattle the football and a chance to tie. The kick is up, and it is good. And their hopes are extinguished in the blink of an eye. Brutal. I really hope he missed it right there. Oh, unfortunate. That is a pressure kick from 47. Well, that'll work out. Seattle trailing by 10. Under minutes to go, no timeouts at this point. You got to imagine it's over. But if he had missed that, Seattle gets the ball at around the 40. A 60-yard field down by 7. I wouldn't doubt him. Fox on for the kickoff. Seattle takes over on a kickoff return here from Dwayne Eskridge. And he will try to shimmy his way up to the 24. Out comes Smith. It's going to be too little too late. The first half interception and one of his worst first halves he has had in his career, but maybe some momentum heading into week number 2 with a really good second half and a couple of touchdowns as well to Lockett and Metcalf. Love up to Eskridge for a touchdown inside 30 seconds left. That would be insane. A lot of work to do in a little bit of time here for Seattle. And it's looking like it's going to be too little too late. First down catch is made for Lockett. Or no, it's Smith and Jigba. JSN with the catch. Pick up a 14, but time is sticking away here for Seattle, and that'll do it. Night is the call. No huddle for Seattle again, but under 30 seconds left. They are going to run out of steam here. And Smith is going to get sacked. Taken down by Jack Campbell. That'll be the dagger. Game over indeed. That's a wrap for Seattle. The Seahawks comeback is going to be too little too late after all. An 11-yard sack from Jack Campbell will put the Lions at 2-2 on the season, heading into their Week 5 bye week. And as for Seattle, they dropped to 0-4, a brutal start to the year, thanks to Geno Smith. Wow. Another game in the books, ladies and gentlemen. It was a long game, but I appreciate you guys sticking through every single play. Week 5 starts tomorrow. Get that pick 'em in now if you have not already. Top 10 qualify for the Fantasy League, and the winner of that league might win a jersey of their choice, depending on what goes on. There's a lot of ifs, ands, and buts all around here, but we'll see what happens. But 30-20 the final score tonight. Lions taking over Seattle to end Week 4. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Go enjoy College Football 25, and we will see you tomorrow night at 8 p.m.